Yo, what's up guys, it is Nigel here, and today we are back with another fighting game news for a month, and this time we are talking about March. Now, a lot of news happened in March, but I'm going to try to make the video a good, decent size, so I won't try to overtalk. Hopefully I don't do that, but we will see. With that being said, there's going to be timestamps if you want to skip to a certain section. If I do miss anything, let me know down below, and let's begin with the video. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is obvious, which is Street Fighter 6 and the Akuma teaser, and I am excited for Akuma, not to really use him per se. And I know what you're saying, whoa, why are you not excited to use Akuma? I'm gonna be honest, everybody's gonna use him, and I've never been like the hugest Akuma fan. I like Evil Ryu a bit more personally and stuff like that. But yeah, but he looks cool. I like his design. He looks neat. White hair, I like it. I like how they're keeping the Street Fighter 5 hair look that he had in 5. Like, it kind of looks like a flower, and they just, you know, made it a bit better, obviously, with, you know, the Unreal Engine. And I do think that him having white hair means like he's at this point to where he's like Shin Akuma now, because Shin Akuma had white hair, so like he's surpassing his limits at this point. So I'm curious if like in the next game, or maybe like another version of him, maybe it could be Oni or something, like can he go beyond that? I'm genuinely curious what they're gonna do with him with that. But overall, it looks really cool. I think he did Go Show You, but it actually showed like a demon when he punched the statue thing, so I'm excited for that. I'm also, if anything, I'm really excited for the stage. Like if that's a stage, the place that he's fighting at, I'm very excited for that, because we need a volcano stage. It just feels like something's missing. Like, you know, Street Fighter 4 had one. I don't think 5 did have one, so this feels really needed for some reason for me personally, so I'm very excited for that too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Street Fighter 6. Moving on to the next subject. The next subject is going to be Guilty Gear Strive with the ABA trailer, which is a character that I'm very shocked that actually made it to Guilty Gear, because I'm like, they've only been technically in 2 games when I think about it, but they made it. They look cool. I've never been an ABA fan, so nothing I can really say here. Their moveset looks like they're just smacking you with the key, which I forget the key's name, but Boris, I think it says in the trailer, which is like, you know, simping over the key, whatever. Can't have the key. And yeah, I know they have like a jealousy meter and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I didn't really watch the breakdown or really anything about this character. I just do know that they're either really good or they're really bad. It just depends on how good you are with the combos with the character and how good you can like cook, because either you get cooked or they get cooked. So they're like a glass cannon type of character. That's all I know about them pretty much. But yeah, interesting that they made it. I do like the stage, the water stage. I like that. I actually bought that. Didn't buy the character because I didn't buy the season, because there's no one I really cared about this season so far, like Johnny or anything like that. But speaking of characters though, in the DLC, the next character was teased, and it appears to be, well, at least to everybody, and me included, I think it's Slayer. Everybody thinks Slayer. I think it's Slayer too, because they showed bats and a dark silhouette, which looked like kind of like pinkish red, which is Slayer's color. So it's like, it has to be Slayer. And they teased it for I think it was the award thing for the grand finals for Guilty Gear, if I remember correctly. I didn't watch it, but yeah. But he comes out, well, if it is him, or we don't know, it could not be, but most likely it is. He'll come out in May, so in 1 month we will get some information about that. So I'm excited to see if it is Slayer, because if it is, I will definitely get him and maybe get the season pass, just for my, like, if a friend comes, or they use like ABA or Johnny or whatever her name is, Elf Health. So, you know, might do that maybe, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, and also season 4 of Guilty Gear Strive is in development. That came with the teaser for Slayer. But yeah, season 4 is confirmed and is happening. It's in development right now. I'm very interested in seeing what they're going to do, because we still have not gotten the 3v3 mode that they teased like at EVO last year. So I'm like, what's going on with that? So maybe they're going to do it in season 4, or maybe when Slayer comes out, or whoever it is. But yeah, that is pretty much all the information for Guilty Gear 5. Moving on to the next topic. Next game we're going to talk about is Grand Blue Rising, with 2 trailers actually. The first trailer in which showed Van and Beatrix, I think that's what their name is, and it just showed them like they're in the game, they're going to be playable or whatever. Van will be playable in April, and then Beatrix will be playable in May. And then after that, which, because that was technically a teaser per se, is like a real trailer for Van. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, Van looks pretty okay to me. Now, I haven't even bought Grand Blue, so I can't really speak too much about it, but he just looks okay to me. I do think it's cool that he does have super armor, though. Like, he's tanking multiple hits, so I don't even know how strong his super... Maybe it's like you just can't mess with him. He's unmesswittable or something. I don't know what it is, because he just took a whole bunch of damage in the trail. I'm like, man, he's just eating all these attacks. But besides that, though, he kind of just seems a bit average to me, because most of his attacks are like Slash Wave. I'm gonna poke you. He literally threw his shield down. I'm like, okay, like there's nothing really too crazy going on, but I guess you need certain characters like that, because he just does big swings. Like, his super is literally, I'm gonna do a swing, and guess what, there's like, you know, Slash Waves or a gust of air or whatever coming at you. Like, it's kind of just like, you know, it's okay, it's all right. Like, you can't hate on him, but he's not super cool, you know. He's okay, he's all right. That's all I can really say about Van. I mean, for his ultimate, he does get big, which, you know, that's a few cool points, but there's too many Vans, though. But then he, like, smacks you, like, home run style in the air, and then you blow up. That's, like, it's cool. At the beginning, I'm like, okay, he's about to do something crazy. Then, like, no, he just hits you with a home run, and that's it. You die. I'm like, okay, that's all right. It's okay, you know? But that's all I can really say about Van, and I think that's pretty much all the news for Grand Blue, from my understanding, so, on to the next subject. Alright, the next subject is definitely going to be Tekken 8 next, with the Eddie Gordo trailer, which is very exciting for me because I main Eddie Gordo and Kazi and other characters, but he's been part of the system for me, so very much excited for it. It was a pretty good trailer. I think the only con I have, I'll just say this now to get out the way, is his default 4, which is his costume from Tekken 7, which is a great costume, but he just looks super old in that one for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is, his face. He doesn't look good. Like, you need to have the Killmonger build on him for him to look good for something, because he looks way too old with that face, so it's really strange about that. But besides that, moveset looks pretty cool. I can definitely tell, like, the difference in animations. Like, they did build him back up, because his stances look different and how they're structured, because they had like a dude do it, so it looks really great. He has a new like power-up system where he like gets a boost or whatever, and he can do some moves. I have not really like, they broke it down like in a Harada breakdown thing for Tekken, which I'll talk about more in a minute, but I didn't really watch that because I just wanted to explore it my own self. So that is also, he has like a new thing with that. Rage art looks freaking sick. He has his ancestor show up while he's beating you down, or just the freaking other masters of capoeira, so really cool. I like that one a lot. It's kind of short, but not short at the same time, because like the attacks he does like 3 moves if I remember correctly, so really quick and sweet. But overall, I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what the next character is for that. So yeah, moving on with more Tekken 8 stuff. They had like the talk, like I said, mentioned before, and they broke him down a lot more in detail, but I want to show that here because like it's like a super long thing or whatever, but they broke him down pretty much. And they also actually are adding features to the game, which is one of them is a fighting pass or battle pass, which obviously a lot of people are very iffy about, because like we already paid for the game, so we got to pay a bit more for slightly new stuff. So I understand that, but to be fair for them, I don't know what's really in it. I don't think no one else really knows what's in it, so I'll just wait before I say anything. But I still think it's goofy. Like for instance, for the Street Fighter 6 one, there's nothing you really want in there because for your creative character, so it's like it's past. I mean, there's music, which would have been cool if I could just, you know, have that automatically, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's like okay, like I'm not necessarily a fan of that decision, but we will see what happens later in the future, because you know, I think people were fine with them adding costumes, which is cool. Like, you know, if you want to pay like $4 for a costume, you know, Kazuya's T6 costume or whatever, Gen C4 or whatever, all that's fine. But this, we have to wait and see a little bit, but I think it's probably going to be negative at the end of the day for that one. But yeah, that is pretty much all the Tekken news, or Tekken 8 news, so moving on to the next game. Alright, the next game we're going to talk about something I was really excited for to see, because I actually did watch the stream, because there was a King of Fighters 15, like those grand finals tournaments for like this tournaments happened, watched it. It was really fun to see like people fight, and congratulations to the winner. I can't remember the name at the current moment, but congratulations to him. And then after that, they had the Fatal Fairy City of the Wolves announcement trailer, and they showed more gameplay, and it was Rock and Terry fighting. Looked good. I'm like, okay, this game looks pretty nice. They actually added some cell shading and stuff. Things look a lot better, and it's in English, so it's like, whoa, I think that was the biggest thing. Like, they actually have English voice actors. That's crazy. And then the music started kicking in. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, the music was so cool. Like the dude singing. I'm ready for that song to come. I'm ready. But trailer was great, and then they had another trailer showing even more characters. They showed Tizok, I forget her name, Haruto or something like that, Gato's sister, and a new character, which I think people are saying, which I can see, it looks like it might be Joe's sister, because she does do wind. So very much looking forward to more information about her though. But showed another trailer breaking it down and showing more gameplay of them, and like it was just the English voice, and there's like another trailer for the Japanese voice, which is really surprising that they're doing that, which is great. Honestly, that's amazing. And yeah, it's just, everything looks good. Like I can't really say anything negative, because it looks like you can cancel the cancels and stuff, and then you can fent your attacks too. So I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. It's so cool, and very much excited. Hopefully Kane makes it. I really want to see Kane and Kim's sons too. The one that does lightning, the one that does fire. So very amped up to see that. And Gato's probably gonna make it too, man. So this is gonna be so fun. And then some YouTubers did get to play it, like Maximilian. I think Justin Wong was able to play it too, like get a little early preview playing it, and it seems like everybody's enjoying it. And also I believe they're gonna have it be playable in Evo Japan, and I think Evo as well. So if you go to those events, you get to play it there too. So I'm excited for it. I'm probably not gonna go, but I'm very much excited for you guys. But it looks so good. That's all I want to say. I think I'm just going to end it there for the City of Wolves, because I could go on, and I don't want to do that, but I am very much excited for this game, like you don't understand. But we're going to end it there. Moving on to the next subject. Next subject is going to be actually multiple games, so we're just going to do an amalgamation of all of them, so I can just finish it real quickly, which is the first one is going to be Skullgirls, because the Skullgirl has just officially came out. So she is not in early access anymore, and now people that just didn't want to get season pass to play her early, you can play her now for real. So she is out. Like I said before, I think she is the last character for just the entire franchise. So I think this is done, because in the trailer, even the new one, she said I am going to be the last Skullgirl still. So that is it for that. So if you guys are excited for her, I'm excited for you. But she looks okay. Like the vacuum mechanic looks to me. I do like her having like the skull or skeleton palm things. I think that's cool. But yeah, but that's pretty much it for Skullgirls. On to the next game, which is going to be Multiversus. Yes, it is actually back, and it is coming back in May 28th. So it's actually exciting for people that actually like Multiversus. They had like a breakdown video talking about like what was going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, and they are actually putting the game in Unreal Engine 5, so it does look actually a lot better now. Well, it looked good before, but it just looks a little bit more tweaked up for some things. They actually made the quality of the connection a lot better, is what they were saying. I think they said they rebuilt the game back up just to do that, so it'll be smoother, the online experience. They're adding a PvE mode, so a lot of stuff's going on. They're actually adding more stages, obviously new characters, stuff like that. So game's coming back, obviously still gonna be free to play, so that's actually great news for people that actually like Multiverse. I remember like all my friends are playing it, other people are playing it, so I'm very excited for everybody for this. So it is back, well, coming back in, like I said, May 28th. And last but certainly not least, we have some Sparking Zero news, which is not really a fighting game, but I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, that game is gonna be sick, so I don't care. We're just gonna mention it because it's gonna be amazing. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. So there is a Sparking Zero trailer that happened. It was kind of like a breakdown live stream video thing that happened, and it was Goku versus Vegeta. So we got to see footage for that for about, I'm gonna say like maybe 3 minutes or so, something like that, of them fighting, and then the person breaking it down, talking about this game, the system mechanics and stuff like that. And the game looks pretty good. Now the camera does look a bit shaky, but in a good way, but in a bad way, because it kind of feels like kind of hard to track. But I feel as if that's a thing you'll get used to when you play the game a bit more. But I think it's a good thing, because it makes the actual combat look great, so I think that's fine. They actually had another trailer after that during the broadcast too, which was of more characters that have not been shown, but we kind of already knew they're going to be in the game, honestly, because going all the way to Super. So they showed Dispo, Super Trunks, Broly, Hit, Jace, Birder, Topo, Nappa, Kale, and like I said, Broly. I think I might be missing one person, maybe. I think Roshi or something. But yeah, that was pretty cool too. And there's like actually types of characters. There's a power character and a speed character. So I'm thinking they're gonna have one more, which is probably gonna be like a technical character, like Tech. So that's pretty cool to see. They might have another one too, but who knows. And yeah, very much excited for the game. They did not show a release date still, so what I'm imagining is probably sometime in summer they're gonna show some more stuff about the game, maybe a release date. That's what I'm hoping for, but I could be wrong. But I'm hoping that they do, because that's where they show most games. It's in summertime and stuff like that, so multiple eyes can see it. So I'm hoping we get a release date then. It'll probably come out maybe the end of this year, or maybe winter, or who knows, maybe earlier, but I don't imagine that would be the case. But only, time will tell on that one. And actually, I almost forgot, this is not last, but certainly not least. There's actually one more game that is last, but people can feel indifferent about the least part, which is MK. Janet Cage came out as well. I don't remember the date because they never put it in the freaking trailer with the next character. But she did come out, and apparently she's cracked. Actually, like, everybody's saying she's really, really good, so she is out as well for MK1. And yeah, that's all I can really say about it, because I haven't really played MK1, so I can't really put my input into her because I haven't really, played the game, most sadly. But I will when I think Ermac comes out or something. I'll hop back on or something, but And I think that is all the news that has happened for fighting games in March. Now, like I said, if I missed something, let me know down below in the comment section. So it's like, hey, you missed so-and-so game or whatever. Maybe you should have mentioned this, because I know there's rumors about Virtua Fighter 6, but I don't want to mention them until we get like an official trailer, because we can all speculate and be most likely right, but I need definitive proof to, put it out, because I don't want to do misinformation. So, yeah. But either way, hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys have at, man, and I will see you guys next time.